Well, and a good morning, a good midday, a good afternoon, however we want to phrase it. Hi there. My name is Gator Kincaid, and this is news you can use. So, coming up, we're going to get you caught up on some news out of West Point. I've got news, really good news out of last night's Valley Mayor and Council meeting. Also, a lot of events to get into with Halloween and fall festivals coming up right around the corner. We're going to get you caught up to date. We bring you this news every day, and it's made possible by some really amazing people. We've got so much support going on here with our newscast in the Greater Valley area. Our friends at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 in Opelika, bringing you a portion of the newscast along with amazing people like Auburn Bank, the bowling alley over in Valley, the Fuller Center reuse store, changing lives, now changing lives in Opelika, along with so much more. I got to give props and thanks to the businesses that allow us to bring you this newscast on the air, and I just want to express my gratitude to everybody. All right, before we get into some of our top stories, let's go ahead and get a look at that weather forecast today, shall we? Looking pretty good out there right now, y'all. 65 and sunny. Today we'll top out, or rather high, right around 76 or 77 degrees with some sunny skies and just a really nice fall-esque day. We don't want to bring you our arrest report, not a whole lot to report on today, so we'll go ahead and skip that for now, and then we'll go ahead and jump into our arrest report. Tomorrow, of course, our daily arrest report is brought to you by Jeff Trenner and Trenner Bell Bonding. Hey, you locked up? You need to get out. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Call Jeff or Jimmy, 334-864-5559. That's Trenner Bell Bonding, because ain't nobody got time to stay locked up. And now we go to our top story of the day. And all eyes on West Point, Georgia, where tomorrow the LaGrange Daily News and LaGrange Troop Chamber of Commerce will host a political forum from the West Point Depot. The forum will include candidates vying for mayor, which include incumbent West Point Mayor Steve Trammell, who is challenged by Dee Dee Williams, who currently serves on the council, along with council members, incumbents Gerald Ledbetter, Sandra Thornton, vying for re-election, challengers such as Kevin Patrick. West Point citizens will head to the polls in November. On November the 7th, tomorrow is a great opportunity to get a chance to kind of hear the candidates in the forum, to kind of get to know the candidates and what they are all about. That will kick off tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at the West Point Depot. And now we go over to news from Valley. And one thing here at Gator Media we love to do, and that is highlight our great law enforcement. They're doing such an amazing job. Last night, Valley Police Chief Mike Reynolds recognized the officers of the quarter so far for 2023, which includes Brandon Barrington, who is the officer of the quarter for the months of April through June. Barrington now has been promoted to sergeant. Devontae Allen was the officer of the quarter from January to March for the first quarter of 2023. And recently, Officer Dakota Chestnut was awarded Officer of the Quarter from July through September. Allen has also been promoted to the rank of corporal. Here is Valley Police Chief Mike Reynolds at last night's Valley Mayor and Council meeting.
So I'd like to present Officer Allen, Officer of the Quarter, first quarter. Officer Barrington, Officer of the Quarter for second quarter, and Officer Chestnut, Officer of the Quarter for the third quarter. And these guys, these are my workhorses. They get out there and they're the ones that make things happen. And I would also like to announce this time that we recently held promotions. And Officer Barrington is now Sergeant Barrington, and Officer Allen is now Corporal Allen. So I just want to thank them for their work and keep up the job. Thank you.
So that was Valley Police Chief Mike Reynolds last night in front of a council recognizing the Valley officers of the quarter so far for 2023. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming right back. Also from the Valley Mayor and Council meeting last night, a proclamation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Team Whip. I'll explain. There's all that and more straight ahead here on your news. It's news you can use. We stream live on Facebook as well as YouTube here at Gator Media. We'll be right back.
It's truck and SUV season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. If you've been waiting to buy, the time is now to save big. Heavy discounts on Chevrolet and GMC 4x4s, crew cabs, loaded and lifted, gas or diesel, half tons to 1 tons. Loads of new and used models, over 200 on the ground or on the way to Glenn Smith. Don't wait, call now. Get the best deal on your new truck or SUV at Glenn Smith in Opelika and get ready to smile.
Turn that arts and crafts dream into a reality at sewingmachine.com. They offer sewing machines, printers, presses, as well as embroidery and vinyl, offering premium quality and discounts since 1983.
Valley Auto Service in West Point can do it all when it comes to automotive repairs. All major and minor tune-ups, they can do it. Need brakes? Try to stop on in. Open since 1968, Valley Auto Service is your Auto Valley certified dealer and your AC Delco dealer. Valley Auto Service, home of the 21st century tune-up. Call 706-645-2291. Valley Auto Service, they can do it.
Farmers and Merchants Bank is your hometown bank in Lafayette. Established in 1934, Farmers and Merchants Bank continues to operate with the same integrity it did when the bank first opened its doors.
This is Kim Brooks of Farmers and Merchants Bank. Come see us for all your banking needs, checking, savings account, loans. Just come see us right here. We're your hometown bank in Lafayette, Alabama.
That's Farmers and Merchants Bank, your local community bank, serving Chambers County and the Greater Valley area with all its banking needs. FDIC, an equal housing lender.
The River Market on 5 James Drive in Valley has what you're looking for. Vintage items made with a taste of down home. From locally crafted furniture to one-of-a-kind novelty items, the River Market simply has it. That's the River Market, Southern decor, and so much more.
We are open 10 to 6 Tuesday through Saturday Eastern Time. We randomly sometimes will open Sunday and Monday, and you can see that on our Facebook page.
And now more news you can use. Again, from Valley's Mayor and Council meeting last night. The Valley Council read a proclamation in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, specifically to a great organization, Team Whip, working to help others in pink. Last night, Councilwoman Madden recognized Team Whip, who was in attendance for the big night as we observe and continue to observe Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This coming off the walk on Sunday in West Point, as West Point and Lynette both specifically observed Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The City of Valley decided to join in as well. Here is the proclamation.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it couldn't be a better time to acknowledge this young lady that's before me. She does such wonderful things in her city, in her community, with working full-time, managing her business, and yet finding time to sponsor and educate women on their health. And we thank you so much for that. And I am so honored to present this proclamation to you tonight. Thank you. Your honor for honor is due. And the proclamation states, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Proclamation. Whereas October 15th, Team Whip was formed from a first walk geared for breast cancer. It was then known as Walking to Help Those in Pink. After an overwhelming response, the name changed to Working to Help Those in Pink. An organization was formed for breast health community, and whereas in 2016, a board was established and Whip partnered with Auburn University, Genie Machine, under the direction of Dr. Nancy Murner, PhD. WILP purpose was to provide assistance to newly diagnosed and surviving breast cancer patients, along with their caregivers, through an aid of financial, emotional, and physical support, going from one event a year to one event each quarter. And whereas WILP has grown with community programs, events, and support, WILP became a registered 501c3 charity in July 2021. We service an estimate of 10 breast cancer survivors a year. That number is low due to we can't require patients or others to submit names for our WILP Care program. And whereas we are partnered with Forge Breast Cancer Center in Birmingham, Alabama in 2021 and can now be a source and a connection for those who are in seeking emotional support across Alabama. And whereas WILP has maintained its purpose and will be celebrating 8 years, they just celebrated 8 years this past Sunday, and it was a grand event, 2023. Now, therefore, I, Kendall Andrews, by the power vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Valley, do hereby proclaim the month of October in the City of Valley, Alabama, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and urge all citizens to become aware of the impact breast cancer has in our community and support the fight against cancer. Affixed this 23rd day of October 2023, Kendall Andrews, Mayor Pro Tem, Kathy Snowden, City Clerk. And again, we thank you so much for caring so much for your community and doing things to promote women's health. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
First of all, we are honored, we are elated to receive this proclamation from the City of Valley. We're working our way to get here in the City of Valley to start having events. Right now, most of our events are hosted in West Point because we don't have venues to host events, because at the events we like for any of our attendees to have a meal. So we're working to come back here in the City of Valley to host events, because we want everybody to know breast cancer just does not affect African Americans. It affects all races, all genders, so men as well. Please, if you had any issues with your prostate, please be aware that you are subject to breast cancer as well.
I just want to say thank you all for presenting her with this. She really do deserve it, because she go above and beyond to help us, and not just only the members, but anybody, you know, that's dealing with breast cancer. And I just want to say I love her, I thank her for doing all that she do.
I would like to say I just thank you for all you do. You have been an inspiration in my life.
Y'all are inspiration.
And I really thank you. And then I thank Councilman Matt. She is a sweet lady.
Yes.
Plus she's my church member. And I love y'all.
And I want to say this real quickly. It's not an event that the City of Valley is not represented. She is there and she stands for the City of Valley. We appreciate everything that you do for us on this end. We thank the City of Valley for your support. If anything that you all need, and it's just not for breast cancer, so if you're just a caregiver, if you just want to come out to know more about what we do, you can visit us online at www.teamwilp2015.com. Thank you.
And thank you again. We appreciate you so much.
That was Councilwoman Marquetta Madden last night issuing the proclamation to Team WILP, and we are big supporters of Team WILP, working to help others in pink, and they do such an amazing job, and well-deserved last night. All of our cities united in fighting cancer, specifically breast cancer, as we observe Breast Cancer Awareness Month during the month of October. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay right there. Coming right back, We're going to run down a lot of events as we get ready for fall festivals and Halloween right around the corner. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Hey, this is Jennifer Graves. I am the owner of Gimme Some Sugar and Coffee in Lafayette, Alabama. If you haven't been here, come on out. We're not just coffee, we're not just breakfast, and we're not just lunch. We have 13 local merchants who have booths here selling all handmade and new items. We have candles, we have tie-dye, we have clothing, we have so much. So get over here and check us out. We're open Monday through Friday, 6:30 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, and Saturday from 8 to 3.
We don't start the fight, we finish it.
Car accident, DUI, wrongful death? Contact the Walton Law Firm, 334-321-3000.
Four Seasons Heating and Air can sure keep you cool this summer. That's because they're your complete authorized Carrier dealer. Carrier comfort is just what the doctor ordered on these hot days. Carrier, turn to the experts. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Air. Call today. 334-576-COOL. That's 334-576-2665.
South State Bank in West Point is your local bank, serving the community. South State's goal has always been to help you meet yours, no matter how big or small your goal may be. Visit us at one of our local South State locations or online at southstatebank.com to get started.
Keeping Knox car on by 85. Exit 77 on Bob James Drive. Best tire prices for you and me. 756-8473.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get you caught up on some of those fall events that we have coming up here just in the next few weeks as we get you ready for Halloween. Let's start off over in West Point. Got a big fall festival that is coming up on Tuesday, October the 31st. This is from 5 to 8. This will be on 10th Street in West Point. Go to our Facebook page for more information on the City of West Point's Fall Festival. From Lynette, coming up right around the corner of the City of Lynette in the Parks and Recs. Join us for a trick or treating that is coming up in Lynette on Tuesday, October the 31st. Again, for all the information, go to our Facebook page. That is going to be kicking off, I do believe, around 6 o'clock. Then we go down to Opelika, and on October the 23rd, which was last night, actually, they kicked things off over at the Justice Center, and it will continue this week for all their fall festival events. Go to their Facebook page as well as ours that's conducted by the Opelika Police Department. Speaking of Opelika, don't forget later on this week, the Opelika Chamber of Commerce hosting the annual Public Safety Valor Awards. This is presented to us by our friends over at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 in Opelika. Well, hey there. My name is Gator Kincaid, ladies and gentlemen, and are you ready to get ready to smile? Of course you are. Well, coming up on Thursday, I'll be down at Glenn Smith, just off 85, exit 62 in Opelika, where they're going to have all kinds of inventory. Trucks, SUVs, cars. Come on down to Glenn Smith this Thursday. We'll be there from 2 to 5 Central Standard Time with over 200 cars on the lot to choose from. Great people to do business with. Come on down and see them.